Now let's talk about the self-labeled protector of women, US President Donald Trump. Today he woke up and chose to comment on Sunita Williams' hair. Yes, the NASA astronaut who has been stranded in space for months. She has been stuck there for 9 months now, along with astronaut Barry Wilmore. President Trump says that they have been left up there, so maybe they are in love with each other. He also called Sunita Williams the woman with the wild hair. This poetic comment comes days after a public spat between the astronauts and Trump's close advisor Elon Musk. So what's behind this drama, and when are the NASA astronauts returning to Earth? Our next report tells you.
Let's go forward into Starliner, where there was a little bit of action the other day.
There's finally some good news for the two stranded NASA astronauts, Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore. They are finally returning to Earth. They will check out of the International Space Station later this month. But while they are still in space, they must participate in political games here on Earth. Williams and Wilmore blasted off to space on June 5th last year on Boeing's Starliner capsule, which ran into problems. It had helium leaks and its thrusters malfunctioned. So the Starliner was returned to Earth empty, while Williams and Wilmore, whose mission was supposed to last about a week or so, have been up in space for more than 9 months. But Boeing is not the only problem here. A few months ago, Elon Musk's SpaceX was given the responsibility of bringing the so-called abandoned astronauts back. This was supposed to happen in February this year. Yes, the February that has come and gone. But it did not, because even Musk's spacecraft ran into problems. It was not ready to take its flight on the decided launch date. So, Williams and Wilmore got their long-awaited return extended again. Yet, Elon Musk, Donald Trump's advisor, has slammed the former US President Joe Biden. During a recent interview, he said that the two NASA astronauts were left up there for political reasons. So astronauts quickly fact-checked him. European astronaut Andreas Mogensen, the first Danish citizen to fly in space, said, "What a lie," and from someone who complains about lack of honesty from the mainstream media. This quickly turned ugly, as it usually does. Musk called him an idiot, saying that he had offered an early return of the astronauts. And now, the spillover of this political storm has reached space. Butch Wilmore is clearing the air. He claims to have received no information about Musk's supposed offer.
From my standpoint, politics is not playing into this at all. From our standpoint, I think that they would agree. We came up prepared to stay long, even though we planned to stay short. That's what we do in human spaceflight.
But the Trump administration is not buying it. Speaking in the Oval Office today, Donald Trump has reiterated that the astronauts were abandoned by Biden.
But Biden was embarrassed by what happened, and he said, leave them up there. I would have said, if you're embarrassed, you got to get them out. Elon is right now preparing a ship to go up and get them.
What's more, he has also suggested that the two astronauts have been quote-unquote up there for so long that they could fall in love, thanks to Sunita Williams' hair, who is, by the way, a former US Navy officer and one of the most experienced spacewalkers in the world.
Because, you know, they've been left up there. I hope they like each other, but maybe they'll love each other, I don't know. But they've been left up there, think of it, and I see the woman with the wild hair, good solid head of hair she's got. There's no kidding, there's no games with her hair.
So that is the United States of America for you. While two astronauts are stuck in space, a political blame game with a hint of misogyny continues. The astronauts can only hope that they don't have to deal with it for much longer.
Merci beaucoup. Hi. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogan, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model, and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.